Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. It's time to talk about the latest offering from Disney Plus, Lady and the Tramp, the live action remake. Here are my thoughts.
First thing to note is that this is the first time a live action adaptation of an animated classic has gone to Disney Plus, which now then brings up the question of what the fate of our upcoming live action movies are, including The Little Mermaid, Pinocchio, and everything else that we've yet to see, because it would make a significant difference to how the movie is perceived. For example, I watched Lady and the Tramp, the live action version, in bits because, I had things interrupt me and I wasn't in a movie theater. It almost made me feel like I was watching a series because it was so episodic. Maybe my own fault. In any case, I think this movie works better as a cartoon, much like The Lion King or The Jungle Book. I don't think I'll ever get used to animals looking so realistic and also talking unless we know they exist in a world with magic. Part of the reason why I like the live action Dumbo better because they didn't have animals talking. Nonetheless, a very nice adventure. It stayed true to the original mostly. The film is extended by about 30 minutes, and even though the story points weren't too different, it somehow managed to keep good pace without any moments that felt too dragged out. Here are some of the differences I've spotted in comparison. Lady's collar was removed and hence she was put in the pound in the live action. But in the animated movie, she was temporarily put there while her license was being checked, so there was less of a feeling of doom for her. The Deer family returns to their trip away much later in the animated movie. They leave the baby behind as well, and because of this, the audience doesn't get to track their thoughts so much. But for the better, I think, because they really don't make sense in the live-action movie. And this is why. There's just not quite enough evidence for me to believe that the Deer family would come to the conclusion that Aunt Sarah had been unreliable. Also, not enough evidence to show that Tramp didn't attack the baby. I mean, he did push the cot. We also don't see the decision-making process to welcome Tramp into the Deer household in the animated movie, which I do appreciate in the live action. The live action includes new details like Tramp teaching Lady to be free and to howl. That was pretty nice. It details their relationship a little more for her to miss him and yet feel betrayed for not agreeing to stick together, which results in her getting caught by a more hateful dog catcher than the animated film's one. Nonetheless, I preferred the original. Now, music-wise, we missed out on We Are Siamese, although Peace on Earth is a lovely alternate melody line to the chords of Silent Night. In fact, the original, you can hear the melody of Silent Night sung to ooze by a chorus of voices, but not so in the live action. I'm going to give Lady and the Tramp, the live action version, a comfortable 7 out of 10, meanwhile giving an 8 to the animated movie, because I haven't reviewed it just yet. Till the next episode of Disney Dust, this is DisneyDwayne. Don't forget to subscribe and click like if you like this video.